All right, guys, we're going to check out the new release, the F77 from Nivada Grenchen. This was sent in by the great folks at Exquisite Timepieces, Naples, Florida. I'll give you down below in the description direct contact information to get a hold of my contact there, Tyler. Tell him I sent you. As well as a direct link if you just want to, click the buy it now thing. You can just order it right off their website and have it shipped right to you. It's pretty easy. They have it however you want to make your purchase. They have it set up, and that goes for probably most of the 60 brands they're authorized dealer for. Some of those, when you get into the high-end watches, you're going to want to talk to them. You're not going to be clicking the mouse on that. This one is not super expensive, so this is something that you could either call them or just order it right online. Let's get into it. This is the F77. The F77 is kind of like a throwback heritage, the 1970s vibe, retro piece that they, designed and built with modern materials. So the case on this, I measure here to here, 36.7 millimeter. The lug to lug on the case is 45 millimeter, and yeah, I smudged it all up. However, I measured, just because I know you guys are going to ask, because the way this bracelet is done, from here to here, and it extends the lug to lug more like 50 millimeter. So that makes it so guys like I can wear it. It just fits on the wrist a little bit better. So I don't know, take it or leave it, I guess. 11.6 millimeter thick. You have that pretty wild sapphire crystal. It's sticks up from the case quite a bit, and then has a slight double dome to it with AR coating. The crown is 11.6 millimeter. No, that is not 11.6 millimeter. That would be the thickness of the watch. That would be a massive crown on this thick of a watch. I was way out of line on that. The crown is 5.9 millimeter, and it is signed. It does have 100-meter water resist, and you can see this bracelet is actually really well done. Nice taper to it, and then it also has screw hardware for sizing. It has a ton of micro adjust and a nice fully milled out clasp. Solid case back on this guy with some information. Inside is the automatic movement. It is a Soprod P024, very similar to an ETA 2824. You can purchase this watch in a couple different colors for the dial choice, as well as date or no date, this one being the no date. And if you look at the dial, it has a pretty cool texture to it, as well as an applied markers and logo there up at the 12 o'clock position. F77 automatic and Swiss made down below. Pretty classic, timeless handset, all filled with lume. I kind of pre-checked the lume. The lume isn't spectacular or anything, but I will show you that. You have the top bezel here brushed, and it has those little screws, look like it's holding it down. I suspect those screws are there for looks only, just because of the way they're orientated. I could be wrong, but that would be impressive beyond belief if that's how they actually were able to get those thread pitched correctly. But you have nice dimension to the case and a very nice tight fit with the bracelet being done in between the lug width there. It's just a great looking watch at around $1,200 essentially is the price point, in case you were wondering. If I can get this thing to clasp, there we go. Here's what it looks like on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. Yeah, I know I need a little bit of lotion. I'm sorry, it's winter time. I'm gonna get on that. But you can see here, this is why with that integrated style bracelet configuration here and that extended lug to lug, for me, this makes this watch totally wearable. I would typically never wear a watch of this size, but it fills my wrist good, and it would work easily on my wrist size, as well as many other, I'm sure. Let's give it a quick blast with the UV light. Turn off the studio lights and witness the lume. Like I said, you can't really, it's there, but the way the edge of the crystal angles, it really zeroes out a lot of the little pip lume on the top part or bottom part, depending on your angle. And then, of course, you can see the hour and minute hand. But with this style of watch, I think it's just more timeless anyway. It doesn't really need the lume. There is lume there. It's just not bold and bright like you see on a lot of dive watches. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next vid.